MrBeast and his crew. They're all individual personal brands. Cool, but who are they managed by? Knight Media. Okay, and who's Knight Media owned by? Disney.
I stumbled across this video of MrBeast is in a cult. Obvious bullshit clickbaiting, but I stayed through the entire video and it's just flat out wrong, and a majority of people that watched it all believed it. Knight Media is owned by Disney and is using MrBeast to spread leftist propaganda. First of all, there is no mention of any news article about this apparent ownership, and Knight Media is owned by Reed Dutzer. He was an NFL sports agent before moving to working with Dude Perfect and then with MrBeast, which where he made Knight Media, a company made to manage creators of the likes of creators that are obviously spouting leftist propaganda like Laserbeam, Kai Cenat, and Gotham. Hey, wait a minute. They don't have anything to do with any sort of content revolving or related to any leftist demonetization by stupid conservatives that cannot use Excel if their lives depended on it. Knight Media, which works with a lot of major content creators on the platform, is not owned by Disney. So where the fuck did he get this information from? I don't fucking know. But he said he's gonna get the Neuralink soon, so I think his idiocy is gonna kill him. I'm obviously not even gonna direct to this guy's YouTube channels. Just one fucking Google search is all enough to dismiss this guy's baseless claims, and it pisses me the fuck off because a lot of people that has watched that content didn't even do one fucking line of research. This chapter would go first because it's the one that I care the least. Disney is pushing leftist propaganda to children. I don't really want to revolve this video all around politics and all that kind of nonsense. It's just better for me to just keep wary about it. Disney has been getting a ton of flack lately for their progressiveness in their works and company attitude, but mostly for their shitty work output. Now, maybe racism could be a preference in this matter, but it does depend on your viewpoint whether you'd be fine with them changing minor details about the story or characters as to set one specific agendas. I do believe that Disney is kind of doing a half-assed attempt into spreading their belief by repeating the same stories, as well as that god-awful movie of Turning Red being the center of those controversies. You could say that people just want a good story. But it is Disney after all. They could do whatever it takes just to get what they're aiming for, and there's just a big corporation. Who knows what the fuck they can do. I'm just gonna go straight to the obvious. This information is not fucking cool. This is why I don't believe in a lot of the right campaigns of going against the leftist agenda when they are also creating dishonest agendas. I repeat, MrBeast and the other YouTubers affiliated with Knight Media are not managed by Disney, not some overglorified Disney kids, nor they are being forced into dumb scripts or whatever that imbecile was saying. It's pure conspiracy with no structure, and retards are just eating that up like breakfast. What Knight Media is, as in my knowledge, do is manage the third-party finances of creators like sponsors or brand deals and support them with funds for their works. None of these creators are being forced into taking transgender medication, which, my god, are people not over with the Chris Tyson shit? But yeah, it's just a whole lump of shit that doesn't prove anything besides fooling idiots. Yeah, the people behind the channel are just fucking idiots. And this one video where the guy talks about the exact same information as all of the other cocks are spouting in the internet.
Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful rainy evening here in Kuala Lumpur. As I travel across the map, as I venture in different places of the video game, I wanted to show
he is obviously not in where he said is at, since he is clearly edited in, having blue spots on his neck that isn't omitted by any form of lighting, and the background elevates all around the screen, but he still has perfect positioning. Like, the dude looks 8'7", holy fuck. At this point, I don't want to waste my time talking about this dude because he just spouts absolute bullshit without any concrete proof, or just overgeneralizes shit just to make himself sound smart or consistent. That's the issue with all of these cocks anyway. If they sound smart saying dumb things, most people just won't care. They just take it at face value and just believe this nonsense, which again is a terrific technique for fake information and practically just fucking lying in general. Moving out of the MrBeast association for a minute, false information is just a fucked up thing, especially when you have multiple people believing that when one Google search literally proves it's just incorrect. It's also very apparent that they have some sort of agenda with Disney or woke stuff and trying to drag other people I have no association with it just for attention. But you can't lie that MrBeast is a hot topic in the business world. With his brand dominating a branch in under 5 years is pretty much what you hear from other iconic individuals in their respective fields like Michael Jackson or Steve Jobs. Having the ability to connect with anyone around the world to watch your content and gain over 100 million views every upload is unheard of. He does so much experimenting that other peers of his find it very weird when it does help him attract the most people to his videos. The first 3 seconds of the video being the most important, how the thumbnails need to be precise, simple yet captivating, how the video is structured, and how much he should go for a video to get attention is almost similar to what big media and sport companies do when they try to attract audiences, which those companies are worth billions. The main difference is that MrBeast is for everyone, easily accessible, targeted for all demographics, and has a wide range of language dubbing that increases the potential audiences to not only English majority to Spanish, Hindi, Arabic, Indonesian, and so much other languages, and he's the most subscribed mainstream YouTuber that has ever existed, so there is a little bit of an exception towards him. Many people are obviously inspired by him because of his work ethic and dedication that has so much success, so people try to mimic or learn up from him in podcasts or more. In fact, I'm surprised that MrBeast hasn't made a lesson course, but I don't think he would make that kind of predatory money printing machine. But yeah, there are a ton of people that are following his every step and trying to learn, while also a ton of people in that detest him due to his apparent taste of corporate style of content, or how people just view rich charitable people with either using their leverage for attention and success, or just people that want to give stuff away in exchange for amazing content to give their fans. And it's also going to be interesting for his associates that almost have the same weight on the shoulders as Jimmy has. At this point, his friends all look like bystanders that try their best to become something meaningful in their videos, unlike them being the focal point from previous videos. But it has to have a mental effect on them, as being observed by almost 100 million people watching them make jokes or do whatever they want. It kind of does become a bit more tense, but you know, that's just my standpoint. In conclusion, fuck this guy.